When you write this, hey Serwaa, we know what you've been up to in this country. What do you know?
What's the agenda? So in other words, it's about fooling and saying stupid things that is meant to tarnish someone else's image.
Agenda any trend be cause so social media between one Twitter guy behind any journalist Albert versus Nana Aba Anamoah Serwaa Amihere any Bridget Otu. Nina ejina cyberbullying ya yekan wasem social media. Na Shatta Wale Nana Atumobia mafo bebre na nkasa a reacte. Eho update any baby ansem akwa akosi ena mede ebram. Se say kra de entia yenya ene se boy ye yi na di efri adwuma. No kra anase nye no kra munsem ena mede ebramo. Ye nyina yenim se Ghana ha say no ye reality shows bebra ye yi ewo ye screens na GH1 TV so obi mato ne the next TV star omo de pe journalist for movie o my employer mo ewo GH1 na nanu ya no mo de to dwa so be audition ewo mo premises honom ene amafo bebre na nkasa ene koi na one boy ya je say what trended in den ewo Twitter no so ekobi na broko piem ewo honom no ene hu na Aba Anamoah so ote ho English madam Bridget Otu so ho bi na afin so Serwaa Amihere na Aba hwene no some boy aseminim ewo baby no twen the phone start read tweet maybe a twem boy ye tweet far or no Serwaa Amihere leader force any Bridget Otu ebusan for na nyensam ketwa ewo dem ho we kan na we kan boy gina hunan ho airpopo wontimi mpo nkasa question kwa ye bisa no kra no ade atone so wontimi enya ho hwe video ebeto odwa no amafo bebre na nkasa akira madwen ede afa bi mu eka se eye pa so mutimi eye ne sa ebe ye disu ade ede amafo bi mu so etwa bo na Aba Anamoah se da bi ye ni mu we enya professional work e wosa we ye before say ebeko comment amafo de ba any amafo reaction so no ye hwe video ye ebeto odwa emra.
Present your political show.
Welcome to another edition of
Has a blog
write fact, so I don't think I'll be.
You write
facts.
When you write this, hey Serwaa, we know what you've been up to in this country. What do you know?
Where did you pick that from?
That is your Twitter page.
Okay.
That
Twitter is about agenda.
What's the agenda? So in other words, it's about fooling and saying stupid things that is meant to tarnish someone else's image. What's this factual about what you've written about Serwaa?
I mean, Twitter is a different world, you know.
How? Twitter?
Get that right. You can't even spell am I. You can't even spell it. Yet you think you can sit behind a phone and write crap on Twitter about people. Simple am I. You can't spell it. But that's not the point. You question people's relevance. How relevant do you think you are? Because I've seen tweets of you rubbishing Lydia Forson too.
I need to get the source of. I mean,
it's your phone. Your phone is in your pocket.
You said you deal with facts. Yes. No, even wrote just on October 10 that the 4.5K issue that person is paid more than you at GH1 TV.
Do you know my salary?
I mean, how did you know?
That's why I'm telling you that what you see on Twitter is different from.
You sit on Twitter and you write utter nonsense about people. You've said horrible things about me, Serwaa, Lydia Forson, Bridget, other people on your Twitter. Here I am. Say it to my face.
Why should I?
Why shouldn't
you?
Because Twitter is not real life.
I have always said that people who bully people, when they see them, they can't even talk.
You can't even.
You are a very clear example of those people.
You can't. If you sit on Twitter and you say that it's a different life, and you can insult Lydia Forson that you haven't met before, and you meet her, you will go shush. You can't speak like right now.
Because it looks like when you meet real human beings, you can't express yourself.
You can know you go back on Twitter and write crap.
Yes.
Go ahead. I don't care. But the thing is, you couldn't say it to.
I was on for video way and never told you I was social media. And before say, Metwa so edit the aka amamona makeup say Hagabot Company Limited. The Platana skincare product aba a boss skin no. So skin air dry skin as oily skin no. More product a be more shower gel honum or more lip balm or more cream on swa a boa a be preventable skin from wrinkles. Fana bana fra more na more entry and comodo be apeno on sa a bit to me akam. Video ebe to address on social media so ayede and a man for started tweet ye be mu eba she Bridget Otu mo so no de woti krom ha se na wodi empanifo atem no bi be ye obi bi ketua bia wonya ho tena ho eyeye no ebinom sese Nana Aba yenim de otimi organ ha se we enya professional work from ye na comment no edos ye pa making kan kakra bi ed amam na me wia ye beto aso we everyone user ho or saying you are very naive to think social media is for only sensible people. Why didn't you reply them using the same platform they used to bully you? That's a talent show on national television, not social media. If you can't deal with nasty characters on social media, simply quit. And I win so essay. So Nana Aba Anamoah, Serwaa Amihere and Bridget Otu are better about someone trolling them. At Bridget Otu, who can insult the president for fun, is also setting moral standard. As for the girl's prophet, I won't talk. And I'll find so, or being so a buyer, and I watch him say, a journalist Alberti, and yet trolling quan or to social media or ye, or also refer time be an Aba Anamoah video be able to your social media and a boy ye a banabasa Ghana has said dear, open present a papa there and one Nana Aba Anamoah, and also a kaya ninano, or they a supporter boy in the same can you quite say or more a yenisa, making kind of comments and so Eddie and Mamu or same. Here's an old post by journalist Albert A.K. Bongo Ideas, also appreciating Nana Aba as one of the best journalists in Ghana. However, this was ignored and his criticism was rather criticized. Courageous and unbiased journalists like him must not be gauged but be guided. When so, and in a commenter or the buyer, man for bebrena say, ni kwan say, and can Nana Aba mo etimi a jojo ni sa. Simple social media and or ya betimi a blocking no, and I say no na wa reply no na ya na Shatta Wale eko fa video a buyer no react to and be at the fan making ka and sama Wale at the go at amamo say, Mr. Why should I? If I talk say school no go far, you people go talk nonsense. Twitter educated people, see your farm. I swear this boy for go jail, anchor for, and other laughing emojis. Eka my fans wa was I so etwa so etro tweets ni be eka when I was saying. When Twitter people meet real human beings, they can't talk. I'm sorry, but the video they funny me and on the Syria and also was social media leader force and so ayo be in himself boy you are trolling the paint and also ever and be ediguha watch him say. Too many of you are missing job opportunities because of the things you tweet. There is nothing like it's just social media. You can't be tweeting about how cool it is to steal and think a company will comfortably hiring you as an accountant or also need dia odibe to dwa e social media and on ansem we so and Ola Michael edina no atomo bi no there was say ade Nana Aba Anamoah ene Serwaa Amihere na afen so Bridget Otu eyeye no hu ni say eye nkolasem eni kwan se nkomutimi jojo boy ne say nya ho esre no de omo yeye no entwa ye nsem de Ola Michael so ade bi egu ho no yenkotie ne de ne bi emra
boy not tell me no that. I mean, what's the difference between what you did and what you are doing? I mean, someone you should probably find a way. They are even too. Where do I tell you what dinner to why even?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But you see, the one thing I don't get is why only the mentors will come. Se Oba wo twi mu a obi anka se
wo nim am I spend
me more that's like as Oba wo twi mu a what the guy did was totally wrong. I mean to be cyberbullied by somebody because I read that is not the only person he did that to. Girl will be the trust say RIP to the days when my skin was making me depressed and socially withdrawn. This is a girl who has acne. And I say, trust me, acne can mess up with your confidence, and I can testify to that. I've come this far, and it hasn't been a joke. Now, boy, you're a funny journalist, Albert, to be honest, you don't look any better. You still average. One, naturally, he's a cyber bully. Like, naturally, you're a bully. But then again, media means I didn't see as Obi in Timbofwa, and you come kasa. Your friend Ukrasini. Now, why you come kasa no one see? I say, won't you come kasa? You won't say we BBB. I say, hey, with your Timbofwa on Tichi. How is it? That is pure brainwashing. Say you think, say it is okay for you.
Also, bro, you bro for him.
No, there is nothing wrong with being a bro for him, man. But if you think, say, like I say, Obi can't bro for now with here. I mean, any me come kasa.
I think say a man me and saying is very childish. Oh, me Domian is very childish. Yes, boy na bully mo. What did you matter? But I'm sure if they had been able to control their emotions, they would have used that platform or that opportunity to serve as maybe an educational thing for one or yes, sir. Because I've met about 2 people before. I'm with Dimatim on Facebook, and then later on I realized almost happened.
Nobody who insults you on social media can say it to your face when they see you.
Maybe 2 people. Back when they share was here. Meaning the commission was I know this guy, and I'm call Facebook papa and I'm questioning. I'm saying that you. And I'm call me DM. And I'm call chain insult was sent back because of his stone board. Give my temper, sir. I say, and I'll do your brand send me more. Now see, I'll play the song for you just to shame you. But stop that thing, no more. Later on, maybe number Mano, he has become a friend. We win people with love, not this attitude.
I don't think they were trying to win him.
No, but you know, so what's the point?
Give it to him.
Then what? You're not being is that how you correct people? By insulting them?
I mean, now they're even like.
Now what did I be here through? Sebi, why are Kwada with Jimmy? Sebi, why are Kwada with Jimmy age? Now we'll pay you for me and son. Me, I
feel like they personalized it too much because it wasn't like about morality or insults or anything.
Have you forgotten? Say on social, we don't always spell things as the way.
Good evening, Ghana. Welcome to GH1. Now it's spelling my.
I was on for natural said you free Ola Michael so I swear yeah. Eba and on one in the yard drink and as one in any yard drink. Then now no better me they will comment after comment section honum. Now bra agenda ye air so our Twitter na man for be brainankasa air catcher Albert say. Do ya no denya minim no cre and tray ye brana babon timber patcho. Now so sad time ni nano na and some course or honum and a narrative a watch room saying ya me cry and no free huntama e bianankasa bre ya bono epran na se mpo bibi boni bi atono abra o free GH1 no Twitter ebetro nsembere na gu hode e call so ne wo fam ma me bi kwa ya na adwin so betwe na ni so nyina no obetro di gu na finally papa Nana Aba Anamoah Serwaa Amihere and Bridget Otu achawa ni na wo chim sa cyberbullying e was omuhwe na omujai because enye in same way enode toja or say a big sorry to everyone I have disrespected on this app and on other platforms. Special apologies to Nana Aba Serwaa Amihere, Bridget Otu, Lydia Forson, Kojo Sheldon, Caroline, and all. I have regretted, I feel remorseful, and I have reformed. Owieye and Ochro BB says, say no to cyberbullying, say no to trolling, say no to agenda. Everyone deserves respect. When so any ensembia or the can man for be able na baso say why are they so who said oye no entwe yinte was what me ba bonten na obepa chaw na John Dumelon so ebisa assembi e was social media watch remu senti trolling na ekoso any agenda bebrebe boy no qualify and answer one qualify and so ya assembisa obisa na me kai mo biem say ayekoda group of company omo koda slim fast and having so flat tummy pills ewo honoma onum na se opesa wo sonte oso betimi ateka na mpo wonso na pesa wo maintain no body shape na wonya bi no ebesiese ni padua no ed amount na afin so wa wafu so no wonya bi na wonoma ebeboa benefit be oni padua na so wafu etimi ateka na asem da eba NSS say no ope koda capsule ne bia okọ iba obenya bi ewo honom se wo America na se Europe okọ abenya bi awoda kama na so watimi UCB na metwa so na makinka ensem ewo honom edi amama after say boy be apologize ye amam for bebre na nkasa abona baso na se see the update aba and say baby a boy ni ye adwa ne boss ayi na di eno se ensem foforo bi aba betodwa ewo social media amam for enti Nana Aba baby odi adru no anase mpo enye omo no mo ye se enye omo mpa eden na ne boss na etimi yi na di me de mani edi a che foforo bi aba ho a mesan so edi abrem obetime follow me ewo social media catch Nana akwese makram